If you actually just trade farm against Aurelion Sol, you are getting nothing done on the Syndra. And actually, well, I mean, it's not a super tanky team for TL. It's massive advantages that other people aren't often able to replicate.
And that was always the question with this roster for Team Liquid is, if you're going to go into this season with one of the Boogie, I believe Maple has first roam and Chime is also here, so Pioshik, I don't even know if he can flash out of this one. He turns out the lights, but there's nowhere for him to go to. However, Harry's trying to give him a window of exit, but it's still first blood over to Chime.
Is going to be there to follow up.
Yeah.
There's a Karma in the area. There's Maple coming. So it seemed like a really low percentage play to actually spend it. And as you say, it is a very long cooldown. The turret is really close to falling. And when they get that, you're going to be looking at a 2K lead here very, very quickly.
Yeah.
At only 13 minutes.
I would actually love to see the goal difference between Wild Turtle and
Harry top, because Harry was actually already coming out of base and get up towards that top lane faster.
Yeah.
And this way, you're not going to give up any farm.
Oh, Core sitting on a ward. So ever. There hasn't been any calls to say, okay, you know what? We can punish TSM here. We can turn around this fight. They've just been rolled over for the most of the game.
Well, there's a Herald drop mid. So this is going to become very difficult for them to approach. They've lost control of mid, so mid tower is gone. And TSM can just allow it to continue walking forward. TL will have to go over there. This is the problem. With Mega expired, I really don't know how they win this.
Yeah, now they're just going to turn right onto Summit. He has Flash, but can he even get out? They turn out the lights with Paranoia. Summit still doesn't get out alive. Harry has made his arrival. He looks for a huge Skies Descend, but there's not much damage follow-up from Team Liquid on back of it.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great ult. That was a 5-man ult, but your top laner's already dead. Your support's running away. Yon can't go in there 1v5. Nocturne already used his ult, so there's nothing really to come through. And I just felt like it was a really ill-conceived fight in the first place from TL. I'm looking at the position, I'm looking at the map setup, I'm looking at the items. It seemed like a really hard one to win. I think Turtle will probably be on 3 by the time this dragon spawns. But it's going to be a forced fight. They're going to have to go for it.
Okay, well, this is the first offensive Paranoia we've seen onto a solo target, but unfortunately for Team Liquid, Maple is not by himself. Boogie goes golden with the stasis, and they turn it right on back. Pioshik gets
It's 3 completed items for Turtle.
Yeah.
So this has got to be a steal. You've got to look for a steal.
They turn off the lights, but Soul is secured for TSM. Can Team Liquid even turn around this fight? They're onto the back line, but he's already golden, and Wild Turtle's just kiting, hitting one after another, free-firing like it's shooting fish in a barrel. TSM easily clean up Team Liquid since summoning.
They're going to go for the Baron as well. TL have no choice but to try. I mean, this is desperate times call for desperate measures. Probably not going to work out, but we'll see what Summon can get done.
Oh, Wild Turtle Arcane shifts forwards, and he's pumping out a lot of damage as well. He went Duskblade, so anytime he gets a kill or an assist, he's going to go invisible. He's going to just Arcane shift over the wall so he can be safe while they're tanking down this Baron, and it is secured safely for TSM. Summon wants to see if he can capitalize on one. All right, all right. Unfortunately, Chime, you don't get to go.
Take no responsibility for their support's deaths.
Yeah. I know we haven't really talked about...
That is the state of the game right there in a nutshell. Ult in, you get him to half health, you realize, oh, we don't have anything left, do we? Oh, okay, time to leave. They're just so far behind, and I think TSM has played on the top side. His job is just to slow him down because the cavalry is coming, and Summit is far up in lane.
I don't think there's any point in burning a flash. He's just going to take the death valiantly. Wild Turtle picks up his 5th kill of the game. Flashing the True Shot Barrage. That could have been deadly for him. Boogie still on the chase, looking for at least one straggler. Yon is not going to get locked down, but it forces Core to flash away as well. And then turning him down. Look at the damage coming out from TSM. Yon, he's just doing all that he can, but Harry's already getting the hell out of there. He knows that it's Dune from this side of the state. Yon is going to skate on over, delays some time, but the Elder's still coming up in 17 seconds, and Team Liquid are not at all prepared to contest this Elder Dragon.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be him dying eventually here. Does end up going down. There's no Elder plus Soul. They can use that to get Baron, which is spawning in 30, and then that's triple mega buffs basically here for TSM.
Yep.
And the game is there. They have the Soul, they have the Elder, they're grabbing the Baron, and then it's just well and truly time to push, right? Time to get something done. Darn impressive.
It is a front-loaded Mystic Shot ready to hit someone smack dab in the face. Even the Muramana and the Duskblade is going to add just that little extra bit of potential overkill for someone to switch your targets on Team Liquid, but they're already pressing up their advantage into the base. Inhibitor turret number 1 is about to fall, and TSM are just making short work of these structures.
Yeah, I think TL is making the call, just don't fight until Elder expires. That means you're giving up at least 2 of these inhibs, We'll see if it's going to be even more, though, as now they're starting to try to get some damage out on Solo, but just not really going to matter. He's just going to shrug it off and turn around.
Oh, someone is going to go Mega, but will he get a chance to do anything? No, the Elder Dragon smites him down. TSM now dealing with a 5-on-4 in the base of Team Liquid. They still have an empowered cannon minion to work with. But it looks like they're going to take their leave. They won't press their advantage. Or just waiting for this next minion wave. Just waiting for someone else from Team Liquid to overstep.
Yeah, Turtle just ulting that wave in top lane, trying to get that going, so the waves crashed here at the same time. Top and mid are pushing in. Solo's just going to take up the turrets.
Yoshik is going to turn out the lights. Are they going to pick a target? They go into Boogie, but I don't think that's going to get anything done. Huge skies descend from Harry, but where's the damage follow-up? Yon needs to be able to pump out damage as fast as possible. He go, oh my goodness, where did he go? Wild Turtle pops him, and now TSM, they don't have to deal with the Zeri, they don't have to deal with the Gnar, so surely this game should be theirs to close out, but Team Liquid are going to make them fight for it. Chime is going to go golden as he holds Pioshik in line, flashing away. TSM have only dropped one at Boogie, but it's 2-on-4. Summon has respawned, but it's already too late.